Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today is 6 to 13 of Inktober / Jesstober. As I explained in my last video, I'm following two prompt lists, which I'll link down below, and every day I pick the prompt that I like more. So let's get started. For day 6, I chose Clover from the Jesstober prompt list, and I had different ideas for this one, but in the end I settled for a face that's surrounded by clover. I use watercolors and colored pencils because I really enjoy working with this combination. But to be honest, I'm not 100% happy with how it turned out, and I think it's because I didn't have much time for it and kinda rushed through it. As much as I would like to take my time for every piece and work on details, I just don't have the time for it. And since the challenge is about drawing every day and not creating a masterpiece every day, I decided to go for rather simple drawings the next days. Also, I think I won't film the process of creating the drawings for days 14 to 31. Instead, I'll film an Inktober / Jesstober sketchbook tour at the end of the month, because filming every day is actually more time consuming than I had thought in the beginning. For day 7, I also used the Jesstober prompt, which was Radiate, and talking about simple drawings, I decided to paint a mini sunset, nothing fancy here, and turn it into a Polaroid painting so that it looks like a photo someone took on vacation or so. For day 8, I chose the Inktober prompt Watch, and I didn't double check this, but do the Inktober prompts repeat already? I took part in Inktober 2018, I guess, and I clearly remember drawing a watch as well as crystals, but I'm not sure if these two prompts were exactly the same or if I just interpreted two of the former prompts in this way, so don't quote me on that one. However, I definitely wanted to draw something else this time instead of drawing a normal watch. So I thought of the painting by Salvador Dali, where the watches basically melt. And some people say that the painting refers to relativity of time, and some say it doesn't. I, however, used the idea in this way and drew a book in combination with a watch, because whenever I'm reading a good book, time flies. For day 9 I chose the Jesstober prompt, Bloom, and drew my favorite kind of flower, a red rose. I know, very cliche, but this time I used colored pencils without watercolors, and I'm super happy with how the blending turned out. The prompt for day 10 was pig, and of course I had to include something from the Harry Potter universe again. And if you haven't read the first book and only watched the movie, you probably won't know this part of the story. Before getting into the room where Voldemort is waiting, Harry, Hermione and Ron have to solve a riddle and pick one out of 7 potions that will either bring Harry forward, bring him back to the beginning, poison him, or do nothing. For day 11, I also chose the Inktober prompt, which was sour, and again, super cliche, I drew a lemon, nothing fancy, however, I like it. Next, I chose Stuck, also from the Inktober prompt list, and literally the first thing that came to my mind was a scene where Winnie Pooh gets stuck while trying to enter Rabbit's house. And Winnie Pooh was a huge part of my childhood and will always have a special place in my heart, so I just had to include it. I think Winnie Pooh has not only a super cute storyline, as well as some great advice on life, but it's also really pretty art-wise. The art style with all the soft colors in the background and the colorful main characters just fits the mood perfectly. For day 13, I chose the Inktober prompt roof, and I really don't know how I came up with this drawing. It just happened and it could have been much worse. It's not very detailed and don't get me started on the lighting, but at least it's something. So these are my Inktober/Jesstober drawings for days 6 to 13. Let me know in the comments which one you liked most. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Have a great day and see you next time. Bye guys!